I'm the prime suspect.
No, I think you did it. Just you two there, and she hasn't been seen since, so what happened to Sophie?
This is 57-year-old Warren Brown. Moments before this interrogation, cops found Warren's girlfriend, Sophie Solis, killed and left in the trunk of his car, a crime he will be forced to confess.
I put her in the car.
Where in the car?
In the trunk.
But to understand how exactly Sophie got there and why, detectives will first need to untangle this couple's twisted history from their messy past.
I lost my family over her, my business over her, my sanity over her, everything.
To Warren's terrible acting.
Dear Joanne.
There are no tears coming from your eyes. You're not crying.
Not a must. Not a must.
On November 21, 2019, police rushed to a home on Organdy Drive in St. Petersburg, Florida, after a horrifying discovery was reported outside the house. Friends of 43-year-old Sophie Solis had gone looking for her after she had suddenly stopped answering calls and missed an already planned shopping trip with her friends, something she would never normally ignore. When they arrived, the house already felt strange. Doors were left open, Sophie's belongings were found scattered, and she was nowhere to be seen. Things took a drastic turn when the two friends got suspicious and opened the trunk of her boyfriend's Cadillac parked in the driveway. Inside, they found Sophie's soaked body with multiple wounds alongside her boyfriend's personal items, which were painting a really dark picture. Detectives quickly learned that this wasn't the first violent incident tied to the home. Sophie and her boyfriend, 57-year-old Warren Brown, had a long history of domestic disputes, and just days earlier, Warren had even been arrested after allegedly attacking her during an argument. Now, with Sophie dead and Warren nowhere in sight, investigators couldn't help but see him as the prime suspect in this case. After looking for him for 2 days, authorities were finally able to track him and bring him in for questioning to figure out what really happened inside that house.
All right. So it's Warren, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Warren, my name is Brian. Yeah. My name's Brian. This is Paul. We're detectives who work here for the St. Pete Police Department. If you're willing to talk with us, I just need you to sign right there on the top line. You can read this. You can see the answers that I wrote.
Can't read it anyway. You can't see.
I don't have any spare glasses to
My
give
hands
you.
are shaking.
Now it's good. Okay. Yeah. Is that from the medications that they
No.
give you, or what's that?
I don't know what I've done yet.
What do you mean you don't know what you've done?
Obviously, I've done something. I've been arrested.
Well, there was the thing, 2 weeks ago, back on the 9th or something, where Sophie and your roommate there was something, you were arrested back then, right?
Yes.
And you were given a court order not to go back to the house.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, you went back. So they put out probable cause to arrest you for that, for violation of court order, or pretrial release, I think is what it's called. So there's that. What I want to talk to you is about what happened with Sophie. So, not in that incident.
I didn't cut Sophie that night. She told you guys that I didn't do that to her.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that night. I'm talking about since then.
Sophie suffers from bipolar schizophrenia.
Okay.
And she can't drink, but she insists on drinking and gets very violent.
Right.
She's done lots of crazy things with lots of people.
Yeah.
Not just using people and just horrible.
Right. People have demons. It's not big.
I threw my life away because of Sophie.
How'd you throw your life away?
Because everyone in my company, most of my neighbors, everyone said she's going to destroy you. She's evil. That's all she does.
Okay. But what's happened that's destroyed your life?
Being with her. She gets you so, she can manipulate people so well, controlling, being super wonderful and super sweet, and just completely flip out the other way, come at your eyes with claws. And
good.
That's not good. It's horrible. I should away.
I didn't say good. I said okay.
It's just.
Let me ask you this: Do you understand you're under a Baker Act from the hospital, right? Do you know what a Baker Act is?
It means I'm insane?
No, it doesn't mean you're insane at all. It means that...
I think I've lost my mind, is what you're asking me.
No, I'm not asking that at all. I'm asking you if you understand what a Baker Act is.
I'm a threat to myself or to others.
Yes.
That's what the nurse told me.
And that doesn't mean that you're insane, or it doesn't mean that you've lost your mind, like you said. That just means that you were having ideations and that you were a threat to yourself or to others. Okay. Some people intermittently throughout their whole life. That doesn't make them insane. It just means they're far cry from being insane, as a matter of fact.
I asked for help from my sister, and she just walked away because of Sophie. I asked for help from my friends that I've known for years to help me. They all said no because of Sophie.
Yeah.
I basically got walled off from people that I cared for, even my own daughter.
Earlier this week, you were asking people for help.
Yeah.
When did you start asking for help? This week?
Days ago. I'm just talking to friends and I say, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't do this anymore.
What friends? Well, I mean, which ones did you ask is what I'm asking.
John. I talked to my cousin. I talked to a bunch of friends. Even my pastor, Craig, who lives 2 doors down. He's the one that initially called you guys.
2 doors down
from where I live.
Like, or
one more down, 3 doors down. 3 doors down.
3 doors down.
It's a bad situation, that place.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Kim supplies prescription drugs to a bunch of people because she has multiple doctor's prescriptions.
Okay.
She gives drugs to her boyfriend. She gave drugs to Sophie. Those whatever they are.
Sure.
And drink, and Sophie would go berserk. I had the cops, you look in the record, come to my house many times. She had removed from the home. And they wanted me to press charges against her. I wouldn't do it because I loved her. I said, she can't be here. She's got me crazy. I'll come home from work and all the furniture's rearranged and shit's broken. I have a lot of stress because I'm taking care of my wife. She's in a nursing home. She had a massive stroke.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I appreciate the condolence, but all of our friends because we have a boat, a Harley, and we go across Tampa Bay to hang out with friends on Apollo Beach, on Beer Can Island, or on the Yellowfire River. Sure. And that stopped. I just stopped. And, the friends were too far away, and they just lose distance. And so it became work, nursing home, and all. I tried to get our daughter, we have an only child, to help out. And she didn't want to. She just, I can't deal with it. And she dropped out of school and just was alone. No one to help me. I don't like to go doing the dating thing. And I met Sophie at a fundraiser. And they all came to, a couple people came to my house, and I met that. Fell in love with her. But she's evil.
How long's that been?
Almost a year.
Damn.
I've literally packed her up 3 different times with all of her stuff and put her out of the house. And all 3 times she's found a way to come back. Finally just gave up.
You think she contributed to your reaching out for help from people? This week? No, I mean this week specifically.
Yeah.
What happened? What did she do?
She'll go from being really wonderful to saying the most horrible things ever. You're not a man. You're a failure. I don't love you. I think of other people when I'm having you. I'm going to put you away in jail, even though you know that you didn't cut me. I'm going to tell them that you did. I'm going to get you put in jail for 20 years. You need to go to prison. You're a fool. All kinds of crazy shit. She killed me.
She killed you?
She killed me.
How'd she kill you?
Emotionally, physically, mentally.
Well, physically, she didn't kill you because you're sitting here talking. Mentally and emotionally? Okay. We've all had bad relationships. She didn't physically kill you because you're sitting here in the chair talking to me. Did she try to physically kill you?
She's chased me with a knife before.
What we've just witnessed is a classic manipulation tactic from a killer trying to talk his way out. The reality, however, is far different than the version Warren is trying to sell. In 2019 alone, police had reportedly responded to the couple's house nearly 20 times for domestic disturbances between them, more than half of which were caused by Warren himself. In August that same year, he had even attacked Sophie during an argument. But then, on November 9th, things turned violent enough for Warren to be arrested after Sophie accused him of attacking her with a knife during an argument inside the home. According to police reports, he allegedly chased her outside while making threats before officers finally took him into custody. A judge later ordered him to stay away from the house entirely. But just 2 days later, on November 12th, investigators say Warren violated that order and returned to the property anyway. And 2 weeks after the knife incident, Sophie suddenly stopped answering calls and texts altogether. So while he's describing Sophie as the root of all evil, he, in fact, was the violent one among the two. And right now, he's about to put up a crazy act to prove otherwise.
You know who she is?
I do.
Where is she?
She's in the medical examiner's office.
Medical examiner's office.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
She's deceased.
Why?
Well, I don't know that, so I was kind of hoping you'd tell me.
What did I do? Tell me.
I don't know.
Tell me what I did.
I don't know what you did. What happened? Do you know? That's why we're here talking to you, because, things happen and people have all different reasons for things happening. I'd just like to know what happened with you and Sophie. It doesn't, I don't doubt you love her, but it sounds like you two had a really volatile relationship. It sounds like you tried to help her. Sounds like she didn't take your lead. I mean, there's a gamut of things. Do you know what happened to your hands here?
No.
Yeah. Is that knuckle broken, or can you move those two fingers? Yeah. Yeah, so she's deceased.
Yeah.
Why would you ask me what you did?
Obviously, it must have been me. Who else would hurt her? Who else would hurt her?
I don't know. You tell me.
She didn't have any enemies.
Okay. Would you have hurt her because she was hurting you? You don't seem like a kind of guy who hurts somebody. Not to me, anyway.
No what I am anymore. I'm not a human anymore. I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah. I just got to point out, you're not. There are no tears coming from your eyes.
What?
You're not crying.
Tears from my eyes?
No, there's no tears in your. I'm sitting there looking at you. There's some tears in your eyes. There's not. I mean, I'm just pointing out the fact here, and I'm just trying to ask you. You look like you're sad. You look like you're crying, but there's not a single tear coming under your eye. Okay? There's still no tear on your finger there.
You telling me that I love her?
No, I'm not telling you that at all. I think you did love her. But like you said when you came in here, she's evil. I think she unleashed some evil on you, and you unleashed some evil back, and evil, and that doesn't equal good, right? And I can completely sympathize with you if you're doing something like self-defense or something like that, but it doesn't look like self-defense to me because your neck there, you've got fingernail scratches all down the front of your neck and onto your chest. And the backs of your hands are torn up like you were in a pretty good fist fight. It's been many years since I've fought where I light up my knuckles like that. And I'm a cop. You kind of would expect I fight for a living sometimes, but I'm just looking at this here, and I'm just wondering if people tell police officers they don't lie to us so much as they just don't tell us the truth, the whole truth. And I'm just wondering if you're just not telling me the whole truth because you think the truth will make you look worse, when in fact the whole truth may actually make you look a lot more innocent. You know what I'm saying? We have people sitting in here in this room all the time that have killed or maimed or injured other people. Sometimes they're justified.
No justification for killing you.
That's not true under the eyes of the law. There is justified homicide. That's not true. Sometimes there's justification. One of them is self-defense. In defense of another person. There's a couple different reasons that it's justified to kill another person.
There's no justification.
Yeah, there's some. Okay.
Now you're saying I'm a murderer.
No, you kind of told me that you did. You kind of said, "What did I do?" And I'm just telling you what I'm sitting here across the table looking at.
You told me that she's dead.
Yes.
She's in the coroner's office.
Yes. And you said, "What did I do?" I didn't say, "What did you do?" You said, "What did I do?"
What did I do?
I don't know. The only person who knows what you did is you. That's why we're sitting here. I would like to know what you did, but I don't know. And I won't ever know unless you tell me.
It's a painfully unconvincing performance from Warren, but even if he had managed to force real tears, detectives would still know he was lying because they've already gathered enough evidence from the crime scene to view him as the prime homicide suspect. Sophie's body was found in the trunk of Warren's Cadillac right after the two had a massive argument at a mutual friend's house. Alongside it was a robe monogrammed Warren and framed photos of the two, tying Warren directly to the crime scene. Inside the house, investigators found her ladder across multiple rooms, signs of a violent struggle, and evidence that someone had tried to clean up afterwards. So when the detective suddenly points out the cuts on Warren's hands and the scratches across his neck, he's not guessing anymore. He's only waiting for Warren to finally explain all the violence himself.
So, okay. Well, did you leave? So trying to think back then to when you were fighting on that Wednesday morning, you guys were fighting. She says, "I'm going to sleep with Mike." Did she say it like that? "I'm going to sleep with Mike," or what did she say? What exactly did she say? Because if I was going to push her buttons and I was her, I'd say something like, "I'm going to make some brains out in front of you," or something. I wouldn't say, "I'm going to sleep with her." I'd say something really crude and rude.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
And she said, there's nothing you can do about it. I want to put you in prison. I'll put you away for 20 years for cutting me.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't do it.
That would have pissed me off. God, that would have pissed me off. Could it piss you off?
Probably.
Yeah. So she went after your throat? You want to see what your neck looks like? Here, lean forward. Here, lean forward a little bit more. Scratch it fuck up, man.
Oh shit, sorry, can you fix it? I can't see red one.
Yeah, that's fingernail scratches. I didn't see what the rest of your chest and stuff looks like, but that's the fingernail scratches there.
Nothing.
Yeah. So what she did, she got after your throat?
Usually when she got mad at me, she'd go for my eyes.
Oh.
Every time the police came to my house, I'd have it.
So she missed your eyes and got your throat this time.
Every time we were on the motorcycle, she flipped out and she grabbed my head with both hands and yanked it backward, going 45 miles an hour on 16th Street.
Jesus.
I have a big bike, a Harley Ultra Classic.
Yeah.
I was able to stop the bike. I elbowed her, get off.
Why'd you keep her around, man? Well, maybe you're just in love.
I don't know what it was. Fool.
You know, a person that I don't love can piss me off and I can take it really easy. But a person that I love, if they piss me off, that's the worst kind of anger that I've ever had. Do you think you hurt her?
No.
Well, I mean, I gotta tell you, it's a lot easier to understand her being injured off of the things that you told me about how she was. Okay? I'm not talking shit about a person that you love, but it doesn't sound like she was a nice person. Okay? I get that.
So are you telling me in a moment of rage I killed her?
I'm asking you. It's possible.
Then why wouldn't I remember that?
Well, I don't know. Unless you're just creating a really good alibi and feed me a line of shit.
What alibi is that?
That you can't remember. I mean, that's convenient. It's very convenient.
Found the prime suspect.
Oh, I think you did it. You're the one telling me that. I wouldn't say I think you did it. Just telling you, this is just me. I just like to hear it from you.
Would it make it easier for you if I told you whatever you want me to tell you?
No, I don't want you to tell me what I want you to tell you. I want you to tell me the truth. I don't want you to tell me anything that I want to hear. That's not the way this works. Because at the end of the day, I don't care. My job is to put the facts on paper and then send it to my bosses and let them do. That's what my job is. At the end of the day, when I'm done with this, it makes no difference. It doesn't matter what you tell me. Okay?
Facts speak for the facts.
They do. They do.
You have a wound on my chest. I get her nails done professionally, so she has long fingernails.
Okay.
So my flesh should be under those fingernails.
Okay.
True or false?
True. If she attacked you there, yeah.
Just like when she's bitten me before.
Okay.
Or scratched me.
Am I going to find her DNA under your fingernails, under her fingernails?
If you said she scratched me.
I said someone scratched you there. You told me you guys had a fight on Wednesday morning after being up all night. Those scratches there look like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days old. I mean, I've got a couple things in my arm here where I had the doctor burn some stuff off, and they're a little bit older, so they look a little more healed than those, and it's been about a week. I'm just, we're not young guys. Neither one of us are stupid. I really think that, I think you could help yourself out a whole lot here when it comes to the courts if you remembered and told them the truth. I don't want you to tell me anything that I want to hear. I want you to tell what happened. That's all I want. And I got to tell you, if you're really hurting the way that you say you are, telling the truth is going to make you feel a whole lot better. It will. I just want to. That's why you're Baker acted.
I'm not going to hurt myself.
But that doesn't make you crazy. I
don't want to go in a paper sack somewhere on this concrete floor.
I don't know what they do. That's why you're Baker acted. You're going to see medical professionals that are going to help you become not.
In the days leading up to Sophie's death, friends and neighbors described their relationship as extremely volatile, with the two of them getting in frequent altercations, some initiated by Sophie, most others by Warren. But using that turmoil to justify killing her is diabolical. Warren also claims he doesn't remember things correctly from the morning of the incident. But in reality, he was the one sending a text to Sophie's friend from her phone, saying she was tired and asleep as a reason for missing a planned shopping trip. Not only that, but a neighbor had also seen him covering his car that morning, meaning he was well aware of his actions and made conscious efforts to conceal his crime. Knowing all this, the detective straight up ignores Warren's subtle implications and confronts him directly for the first time as he gets closer to spitting out a confession.
Okay, well, let me tell you this. So Tuesday night, you go to Kim and Bill's, and Wednesday morning she was supposed to go to shopping with Kim.
Okay.
Kim has never talked to her since then.
Okay.
So the morning after she went home, Kim texted with her, and Kim said, "Let's go." It's about 8:40 in the morning. Kim said, "Yeah," and Kim got a text back from Sophie that said, "I'll get ready and be right over." And then Sophie never came back ever again. So that's the morning that you were having the fight with her.
Yes, sir.
That he wasn't there.
Okay.
So around the same time, if you stayed up all night and you're dancing, then she gets a message from the neighbor that says, "Hey, let's go shopping." And then she's never heard or seen from again after that. But you're telling me it was just you two in the house. Well, that's 2 and 2 equals just you two there, and she hasn't been seen since. So what happened to Sophie?
Right? She's in the county morgue right now.
Yeah, I know what happened to her eventually. I just wanted to know what happened to her that morning that you have conveniently forgotten.
Maybe it's blocked from shock.
Maybe. If you killed her, would it shock you that bad?
You ever kill anybody? I think so. Yeah, it would.
I don't know. People kill everybody all the time. I see people all the time sitting in this room in that chair that have killed people, and they haven't forgot it.
Yeah.
I mean, you tell me. I'm not. I'm just telling you the facts that I've seen there. Is that for me? Yeah. So I got Kim telling me that Sophie was never seen again after you had your argument with her all night long.
Okay.
You're telling me that it was just you and Sophie in the house, and you argued, and she said she was going to sleep with somebody that you don't like. And then she's never seen again. And then you're sitting here with wounds on your hands and your neck, and Sophie's in the morgue. Right? Under that petition, like I told you. The numbers are kind of adding up.
Back to the ambulance.
Warren.
Yes, sir. Give me a second. Give me a second, please.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Why? You were talking about it.
No, I'll give you a second. Compose yourself. Whatever you need to. If you're thinking about stuff, I'm just here to help you.
Okay, we went to sleep Saturday, whatever day it was. Right? Went to sleep. She stayed up all night, and I'm trying to sleep. And she's dancing and bopping around and dancing and bopping around in the bed. I'm trying to, Sophie, calm down. Sophie, calm down. But she got up in the morning and she flipped again. I'm through. You're nothing to me. I don't love you. You're a piece of shit. You're a boy. You're a mess. You're worthless. I tried to feed her, got some meat out for her, and tried to get her to eat something. I don't want to eat. She went to the backyard. She threw up. Sat down and started talking to you guys. Here's some of your stuff. I always calm her down. And she came at me. Okay? And I hit her really hard. I went, that's okay.
Yeah.
Not a must. Not a must. Not a must. I just went crazy. Again. I mean, she was still breathing. I took the knife off the kitchen table where she's eating breakfast. Go ahead.
Where?
Sure.
Just take your time.
And I turned into a machine. Dragged her down the hallway to the bedroom. Cleaned the kitchen. I cleaned the kitchen. Hallway. Went back on her head. I put her in a wheelchair. I put her in the car.
Where in the car?
In the trunk. I took all the towels and all the clothes and the shit. Put it in the trunk with her. I drove downtown St. Petersburg. to the parking garage and then went up to the 6th floor. Then I sat on the ledge.
Which parking garage?
What?
Is there a parking garage downtown?
There's like 11 of them.
Do you know which one you went to?
The one for the movie.
Okay.
I couldn't bring myself to jump yet. Thought about calling you guys. I was going to call them in a minute. I have your number on my phone. If you look at my phone, you'll see it's right there. I went down to the cigar bar and I didn't want to have a drink, a cigar. And I started calling people. I called my pastor. I called friends. I called people I've known all my life, since childhood. I didn't tell them I hurt anybody. I just told them I just wanted it was over.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got back home again. Why I went back home. I went back home.
The detective realizes Warren is terrified of returning to the general population of the jail, so he leans into the idea that Warren will likely end up in the medical wing instead. Once that fear goes away, the confession comes out. But even while admitting to the killing, Warren keeps portraying himself as the real victim in the relationship, and the detective simply lets him keep talking since he now has everything he needs.
I'm not a monster. I believe you. I believe you. You're a good person.
Thank you.
You're not. This is not me. This is not who I was. I swear.
I believe you.
She destroyed me. I allowed it. Cost me my family, my job, my career, my friends, my home, my life.
So sometimes we just get caught up. And it's just like he was saying to you earlier. It's enough to piss people off. Sometimes they do things that they wouldn't normally do.
It doesn't matter. Now I'm going to die anyway, so what's the difference? But I'm sorry. I want you to know, because you're a good person. I know you. I can feel it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. It's not enough. This is not who I am. And thank you for this snack. And thank you for letting me have some time before I go to prison.
Am I? Can rush over here.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a couple more questions?
Whatever you want.
Okay. So, on the morning that this happened, Kim was sending all kinds of text messages to Sophie, and you sent a text message back.
Send them back.
What did you send back?
I told her that she's tired from makeup all night. Ask Kim once this is over. She'll tell you there's a lot of times Sophie stays up all night. She knows that.
Yeah.
Because she sees me the next day, I'm exhausted. Not because I'm drinking or doing drugs with her. It's just all night. Bipolar people do that.
Right.
And after a while, it just you wear out. You wear out.
Sure.
And she'll take sleeping pills to sleep, but she'll sleep all day. And Kim wants to go out and party with her or do that. And so I told her, well, she took the sleeping pill. She wants to go to bed. I'll get her up in an hour. And Kim got all pissed off. Oh, yeah.
Did you send that message from your phone or from Sophie's phone?
My phone. I never use Sophie's phone.
Where is the knife now?
I probably washed the knife and not thinking about it, put it back in the knife rack.
Okay.
Because I put things back.
Yeah.
So Anorant, when I peed in there, I wiped off the sink. That's crazy right now.
No, that's not crazy. That's just OCD. That's just, you put things, everything has a place.
Good time?
No.
Thank you.
It's time when we say it's time.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't mind sitting here waiting for a while.
Can someone to do one of them? You smoke? Cigarettes? No. Okay. I like cigars. I don't know how to say how to give you. Thank you. You should do. Get back in 2 minutes.
A little bit more time, please. Yeah. What question?
With the confession on record, the final pieces of the case fall into place. Warren Brown was ultimately charged with second-degree murder and held without bond after admitting to killing Sophie and hiding her body in the trunk of his Cadillac. His conviction and incarceration records are not made public, but he's likely serving his sentence in prison as of now. Our thoughts remain with Sophie and her friends, who were expecting to meet her for a shopping trip that day, unaware of the tragedy that was about to unfold. Thanks for watching. 80% of everyone watching isn't subscribed. If this is the kind of content you stick around for, subscribing helps us keep making exactly this. It's free and it goes a long way. If you'd love to watch more videos just like this, check out one of our best cases right here, or our latest upload right here.